Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is summon time. We're back with a brand new banner, Forces of Will. So we're going to summon on that right now. But I want to let you know that the outpouring of support has been insane. So thank you all to members. Oh my god, we have so many new members. I don't even know. Like, I feel like I need to throw you guys a party or something. I don't know what I should do at this point. But I'm blown away. I don't know what to say to it. I genuinely don't. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. This video goes out to you, okay? This video brought to you by members. There it is. I said it, and I'm not taking it back. So thank you to members again. If you want to become a member, you can. You can check the link in the description. Join all these fantastic people. But just FYI, you don't have to. But I appreciate it when you do. There it is. Alright, so we're going to summon on this banner. I don't really know what I'm going to do when we get to Spark. Because we are going to Spark. We are definitely sparking. I just don't know who I'm going to spark on. Probably Edelgard. I have some lances that can maybe kind of do what Dimitri... I don't want to spark a Dimitri, I'll be honest. I have a +10 legendary Dimitri already. I have more than that, actually. I have many, many more Dimitris. I maybe could have made 3 +10 legendary Dimitris at this point. I don't know. There's a lot of them, okay? Point being, I don't feel like I need any more Dimitris. Not that they function the same, but I don't know, man. It's... what are you gonna do? Alright, so Edelgard's probably the play. She's definitely the most unique. Probably the best tank in the game at this point. I know, surprising, right? And that sprite is just nightmare fuel, so I feel like I need it. And then tertiary would be maybe 2 female Morgans, so I can get a dive bomb just in the reserves. I don't really need it right now. It's not on my to-do list, but I wouldn't say no to it, you know. But the benefit here is that we have somebody on every color, so we can just go ahead and pull every stone, so we can get the spark in the most efficient manner possible, which is a beautiful thing. And then we'll see where we're at. You know, we're just gonna see where we're at. Hopefully, we'll be in a good spot by the time we are able to spark. Went ahead and got all our tickets, so we're good there. Just did some auto battling today. I haven't really dug too much into the update. Urk! I got another Urk! I only have 1 Urk so far, but that's numero dos. Number 2. Hey, I think that might actually be the same IVs that I had on my Urk, which is neat. If I'm not a betting man, but I can almost guarantee you we're gonna get a Dimitri in this circle, because the man stalks me, whether I want him to or not. He is always nearby. So, there's that. But we'll see. Maybe he won't show up. Maybe this will be our chance to break the habit, the nasty Dimitri stalking habit, perchance, per se. I'm working on the free-to-play account too, so we can do some summons. Probably next week. I'll have it done by then. Oh hey. No Dimitri this circle. How about that? I'm almost a little offended, to be honest. A lot of reds. They must really want me to get Male Morgan. I think that's all that is. If you are spry on orbs, okay? If you're not feeling it this time around, if there's too much coming up, you want to save for summer, brides, choose your legends, any of that stuff that I talked about in the spend or save video a couple weeks ago, that's okay. Because I am here to tell you right now, this banner will be back, okay? It doesn't have a 4-star rarity, just to point that out if you hadn't seen it or noticed yet. Fallen banners never really do. This one will be back. This will have a Forging Bonds revival. I basically guarantee it. Okay, so you'll get the same benefits this time around, right? So you get the tickets, you get the first free summon, all that stuff. You don't have to summon on this right now if you're trying to go sparsely, all right? You don't have to. You can, but you don't have to. Because I understand that this, number one, is a Fallen banner, which is always insanely popular. But then they went and threw in Three Houses as well. So I know a lot of you Three Houses fans are just crying right now. And I get it. You just had Marianne released, like, a few weeks ago. You've got, you know, Choose Your Legends coming up. Hey, the man himself. The only one I was genuinely fine with not really getting. But hey, that's alright. That's fine. We'll take it, I guess. I'm not going to complain. I mean, plus attack minus speed might have been better. Boy, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. That's pretty darn good. We'll take it. Ooh, lots of... No Edelgards here. None. No Edelgards allowed. So, yeah, if you're trying to, like, maybe wait and see what happens, totally fine. This banner will come back around again at some point. I guarantee it. It probably won't be for a little while, but it will be back eventually. Probably in the next 6 to 8 months, I think it'll probably crop back up again. So you will have to wait a while. But for what it's worth, Edelgard, specifically Edelgard, if you're interested in her, she is colorless. She is a new hero. If you watch the hero trackers, then you know, right? We don't have a whole lot of colorless 5-star normal pool heroes to make it back around on the legendary and mythic banners. She's going to be back on those pretty frequently. The same thing happened to Fallen Female Corrin last year. She made it on legendary and mythic banners when legitimately there was, like, it came out completely out of left field. There was no reason for her to be on those banners, but she was. I figured the same thing's probably going to happen with Edelgard just because the pool is so sparse. Okay, so Edelgard specifically, you'll have a lot of chances at. Blue is a bit oversaturated, so I can't really say that to be true for Dimitri also. Female Morgan, probably maybe in a similar boat. But just be aware, it's going to get a rerun at some point, right? Edelgard specifically is probably going to be on legendary and mythic banners at least twice this year, is what I would guess. So you're going to have chances. If now is not the best time, and believe me, I know now is not the best time. We're staring down Brides in like less than 2 weeks. We're going to have Summer Part 1 right after that. And then we're going to have new heroes. I think the Midpoint banner is coming soon. Right? So there's going to be all kinds of stuff with that. All of this stuff, right? So Midpoint, 2 parts of Summer, Fallen Heroes, Brides, Choose Your Legends. All of this is literally happening within a 3-month span. And it's not fair. But that's how it is. We're kind of ramping up into the half anniversary, which is in August. So there's a lot going on. You'll have chances to get these units again for sure. I genuinely would not be surprised if somebody voted for Fallen Edelgard on A Hero Rises next year. It's just the world that I've accepted that I'm living in. That's all. I mean, I genuinely, I couldn't blame it. The only thing I could fault it for, again, is my staple argument of you should always vote for rare units in situations like that, because they're guaranteed free. And the rare units don't show up as frequently, so therefore you have less chances to get them. And I make that argument no matter what the unit is. So, yeah, she is good. They just they looked at Fallen Edelgard and they were like, let's just change the game. Let's just make the game different. And then they made her. So, you know, I can't fault anybody for wanting her. But like I said, you will have some more chances coming up in the nearest future. So don't get discouraged, I guess. If you're in a place to pull, I would never turn down sparking on this banner and getting somebody like Edelgard. But you know, don't feel like you have to if you're in a tight orb spot. Because I get it. I understand, man. I understand. I think we're probably gonna get Valentia, Tellius, and Three Houses Summer. Maybe Awakening Summer also? Those are the 4 games that I'm kind of anticipating. Although Awakening has had quite the spread here. These last couple banners. We had a little bit of spring happiness with some Awakening. I mean, this is technically half Awakening. It's not really a dominant banner. It's evenly split with Awakening and Three Houses with a side of Sacred Stones. Which Sacred Stones was also on spring. So I don't know if they're just like overcorrecting now or what, but they're not really spreading out the love as much. I do appreciate at least that they're trying to balance older games with newer games. Like, as much as we've had Three Houses as of late, I feel like there's been at least a slight uptick in Yggdrasil as well. So I can't fault them. I mean, I could fault them, but I won't. Because, you know, look, spending is still up on FEH, but it's down compared to previous years. And I think that's okay. I genuinely do think that's okay. I don't think the game is in a bad state, necessarily. If anything, there's been a lot of nice little enhancements that have kind of upped the player experience as a whole, which is pretty sweet. But I don't know, some of the game modes, man, I'm just like, bruh, why are we still doing it like this? There's gotta be a better way. Alright, let's go for it. I don't know what Mail Morgan has. Does he have Fury or something? Does he have Fury 4? I feel like he does. I don't remember. We'll have to see. But it's 7 orbs to get us two spots closer to sparking, so it's probably worth doing it. If we had a full red circle, I probably wouldn't pull on all of them. I'd probably just get 1 and dip. But we're not. Oh. Well, hi. Weaker version of Legendary Ryoma. How are you? Sorry. I shouldn't be facetious, but I kind of am. I'm kind of being a little jerky about it. Yeah, Legendary Ryoma is pretty dope. Can't complain. Wouldn't want to if I could. But let's see. We need to get Marita in here, who I think probably set me back to 3. Oh, I didn't check. Sorry, fam. Here, let me. Boop. Boop. Hey, that's not bad. That's pretty good. I can't complain about that. Not that I would, but I think mine. I think it's Marita, but there's one sword unit, or maybe it's Chris. Maybe it's male Chris. There's one sword unit I keep getting that has either plus attack minus speed, or minus speed plus attack. And they're really just, you know, fast hitters. Like, that's all they really do. And I'm just like, man, could I get literally any other IV out? I think it's male Chris now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, this also works. Now I have to find Marita. Oh, God. I hate getting off-focus units. It's so troubling for me to try and track all these things down. Once my new computer is up and running, I will have less of an issue. Because we're gonna redo our filing system. And it's gonna be glorious, man. But not yet. We are not there yet. What are we at? 3. Great. Yeah, I'm not pulling on those reds. I've been burned already. I just got burned by Marita. I'm good. I'm good. Who doesn't need a little Baruka in their lives, am I right? Alright, we're gonna dip on that one. We'll take the 5 orb hit. It's not that big a deal. Ooh, this is good. This is good. This is good. Maybe we can luck out and we can get a Morgan and an Edelgard in this circle. Or maybe we can just get an Edelgard and I can be happy with that also. Because I'm not over here trying to win the world. I'm just a man standing in front of an orb altar trying to get lucky. That's all. God, Rebecca's eyes frighten me. I don't care about Rebecca at all, but I genuinely would like to see her get a Resplendent just so the artwork can get replaced. And I feel bad saying that because, like, I couldn't do any better. I'm terrible at drawing. It's not a skill that I have developed whatsoever. So, you know, but at the same time, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but at the same time, there's a Resplendent. There's a Niles. Resplendent Niles kind of came out of nowhere, didn't he? Although I guess he was in Warriors, right? He's got to be like semi-popular, right? Probably. I was never really a Niles fan. I kind of rushed through Fates as a whole. I was late to the game because I had been waiting to get Fates because I knew I wanted the collector's edition that had all 3 games on a single cart. Like, I knew that is something that I wanted, and so I waited until I got that to play it, and then 3 years later I got it and I played it. And it was right before Three Houses came out, so I was trying to rush through and get through all of the games, and Fates was just towards the end, and I was like, no, you know what? We're gonna speedster on through here, don't mind me. That is the... You're stuck with me? Yeah, I know. I know I am. This is the second Marianne, okay, that I have gotten off focus in like 2 weeks. And I'm just like, man. Could I maybe get like any other blue unit? Because as I have mentioned, Marianne is like basically Guinevere, and I have a bunch of extra Guineveres that I already don't know what to do with. So it's like I'm just stockpiling joint drive res at this point, and I don't know what to do with it. Nobody really needs it. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm doing with this. So these are, I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but at the same time, that could have been a Dimitri, and it wasn't. And I have to maybe question if the game is just trying to prank me at this point, or if maybe they've heard my call. Oh gosh. We don't need that many Mariannes. God, don't curse me. Don't curse me like that. Where are you? Plus defense. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay, well, we'll back out, because we're back to 3 anyway. And, hey, look at that. We can summon on all of these stones except the red, because there's genuinely no point but to summon on that. But we'll finish this one out. We'll see what we get. if we get an Edelgard, we might go for like a Dimitri instead, maybe? I don't know what the proper call is here. I'm in an awkward place. I genuinely thought I would have had 4 Dimitris by now. Do I have to spark on Morgan? I know that. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Alright. So we have a Morgan, which is pretty sweet. Pretty happy about that. The downside is that I need more than one. Because dive bomb. And I don't want to not get, I don't want to get rid of the only Morgan that I have. That's not what I'm here to do. There's a Natasha. Speaking of sacred stones, hello. Alright, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts for Edelgard? Happy thoughts? Anybody? Happy thoughts? Nope. Soth? Tethys. Close, but not really. Alright, well, I guess that's something. I'm not gonna spark Morgan. I know getting the extra dive bomb would be nice. And attack defense solo 4 would also kind of be nice. And attack defense menace would also be pretty dope. But I think she's gonna come back in like a flyer banner with dive bomb and like guard bearing. Is that in the normal pool? That one might not be. Pegasus Flight, Weaver and Flight, stuff like that. I feel like those skills are going to be their own banner at some point. So I'm not really too worried about that per se. I mean, I think we gotta. Edelgard is arguably the best unit on this banner. Just in terms of being good. And as nice as another Dimitri would be, I have a hunch that we'll see him in pity breaks in the near future, probably. So, I think what we're going to do is, I think we're just going to go with Edelgard. I think that's what our spark is going to be. And we are going to be happily satisfied with that. And no Dimitri, which is honestly, that is the biggest surprise of this entire session. We got everybody but Dimitri, and that's very, very surprising to me. That is not something I was expecting to happen here. I was genuinely expecting a lot of Dimitri options, but it didn't. And like we pulled on pretty much everything except a couple reds toward the end there. So, very, very peculiar summon session. Very peculiar. The Dimitri curse might be lifted. I don't know. Now that I've said that, I've jinxed it. So it definitely is not gone. No, that's very clear to me. All right, well, hey, happy Friday. We will be streaming a little bit later today, so if you happen to see this beforehand, be sure to subscribe and get notified from when we're going live this evening? Probably around 5 or 6 Eastern time. That would be my guess for you. We'd love to see you there. We'll do some cipher openings. I still have a bunch of Dragonflower stuff I got. There's a lot of things that I can do. There's a lot of things that I can do. But yeah, it'll be good times. And I already know about the chapter because I played it. And I have some thoughts about Henriette right now. But that's for a different time and place. But hey, like I said, stop on by the stream if you want. Shout out to members again. Thank you, members. Appreciate you. Y'all are amazing, and I don't deserve you, but I appreciate you sticking around regardless. That's it. That's all I got. Let me know in the comments how your summon session went. If you summoned, I assume a lot of you did. Just because it's the Fallen banner. Like, it's tough not to summon on the Fallen banner, man. It's just hard not to. It's the one time of year we get something that's like genuinely pretty unique. Although this year I feel like they played a little safe. So maybe some of you guys are hesitant on that. Last year with like Fallen Ike, which was dope, gave us a lot of hope that we'd see, you know, Risen Crom this year, but that didn't happen. Anyway, I'm sorry, Crom fans. I tried to manifest him for you and I failed. But that's, yeah, that is what it is. But anyway, let me know what you did in the comments. Thank you again to members. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. But that's all I got for you right now. So thank you again, and until then, I will catch you next time.